All right. Good morning. I'm sorry, good afternoon. Welcome to How to Get Certified. Thank you for joining today. Today, we're just going to go over a few topics as to how to get certified. My name is Darius. I am certification coordinator here at the Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council. All right, so let's start with who we actually are, right? So the EMSDC, or the Eastern Minority Supplier Development Council, is one of 23 regional affiliates of the NMSDC, which is the National Minority Supplier Development Council. Our coverage region is Pennsylvania, Southern New Jersey, and Delaware. We service all ethnically diverse uh, business enterprises, or MBEs, and we advocate for them through various different means, whether that be matchmakers or whether that be direct B2B connections with other MBEs. So our mission is to advance business opportunities by certifying and connecting dynamic business enterprises to corporations and buying entities. So let's start with who is actually eligible for certification, right? Um, An MBE has to be a for-profit business, and you must be 51% or more owned, managed, and controlled by a minority individual. These minority groups are African Americans, Hispanic or Latino Americans, Native Americans, Asian Pacific Americans, or Asian Indian Americans. Those who are not eligible are green card holders. You must be a resident of the United States. Northern Africans, so anybody from Egypt, Libya, Morocco, Algeria, things of that nature, basically Middle Eastern people as well, from the Persian Gulf, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, things of that nature. Europeans, obviously, people from Asia Minor, so anywhere between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean, and the Iberian Peninsula. So if you were from Spain or Portugal, you do not qualify. So our certification process is pretty straightforward, but this process takes about 90 days. And this is 90 days after you complete the application correctly, not 90 days after you complete the application, just period. If there are errors present, then your journey doesn't start until you correct those errors due to this review process. So applications. Also, this application can be found on our website. If you go to emsdc.org, then you will be able to find certification slash recertification in the top of your screen. It's a button and it's highlighted for you. If you click that, that's how you begin your application process, by starting the login. So that's your application, right? Once you submit your application, you have to submit all documentation that is related to your business, and that is asked for in that application portal. After which, I will review your documents and your documentation. I'll let you know if you're missing anything. If you're not missing anything, then we will move on to the next step. If you are, then I will ask for those edits to be made. You can email those things directly to me, or you can upload them directly into the system in your application. Next, what happens is a site visit. Depending on who does your site visit, it will either be in person or it will be virtual. If I am doing your site visit, it will be virtual. We will meet on Microsoft Teams. Meeting is about a 30-minute meeting. It's not a big meeting, but I'm going to ask you things about your business. And you're just going to give me the answer. Um, if it is in person, we will be coming to your place of business. However, we do not come to homes. So if you have a home-based business, you will not have a on-site at-site visit. You'll have an online visit, more than likely with me or Kayla. After which you go to committee review. Committee is made of our corporate members, people who you want to work with anyway, and people who you want to get opportunities from anyway. They're going to decide if you're eligible for certification. If they decide you're eligible for certification, you go to your board review. After your board review and everything is approved, you will get your certification. This whole process takes about 90 days, as I mentioned before. However, it can take substantially longer if everything that you spent in is not correct. All right. So, like I said before, the certification application, in order to get certified, you must go to emsdc.org and you must click the button for certification/certification. That will take you into the actual certification portal, which you'll create a login and then you'll be able to register your business. Now, this is a big part moving forward is the fee. Reason being is a lot of people don't understand this, but I'm going to explain it to you guys today. Your initial fee, if you were a class one, meaning you made less than $1 million revenue previous year or you're a startup, your initial fee is $300. Afterwards, when you are certified for a year, when you go to renewal, your fee will be $500. This is because your initial fee is prorated to help you get your certification. Anybody else, class two, if you're over $1 million but under $10 million, both fees are $750. Class three, if you're over $10 million but under $50 million, your fee is $1,000. Class four, anybody over $50 million is $1,250. And if you're class four making $50 million a year and you tell me you can't afford $1,250, I'm going to look at you a little bit crazy. All right, required documents. So you're going to need your proof of ethnicity. Now that's going to be birth certificates. That's going to be driver's licenses. That's going to be death certificates. That's going to be parents' death, not your parents' death certificates. We're going to need resumes. These are going to be documents that we're going to have to have. We're going to have business taxes. Please upload your entire tax return, not just a couple pages. This is a secure portal. Your business won't be shared with other people. This is just so that we can verify you are who you say you are and you do what you say you do. So please upload the entire tax return, even if it's 80 pages. It's okay. Next thing you're going to need is financial statements. We're going to need notes payable if you have any of that. A fictitious business statement if you're a DBA. If you do not know what a fictitious business statement is, that means you don't have one, so don't worry about it. A lot of people ask me that question. Proof of bonding if you're bonded. A type of equipment, list of equipment. Your bank signage card. Your bank signage card is a big one because a lot of people don't understand what I mean by that. I don't need your debit card to be uploaded or your credit card to be uploaded. I need an actual document from your bank that says that this person is the owner of the company and can go in and out of this company money wise. So I need that to be uploaded. I need your bylaws. I need your meeting minutes. After we get all of that, you then go into review. And like I said, I'm going to review all this information. And our team is going to review all this information. And we're going to make sure that you have the correct information. Again, you as an MBE, you're considered an independent business. So please make sure that you go ahead and upload everything that's correct. If you have a non-minority in your business structure, then in terms of ownership, that's going to be a little bit more scrutinized than 100%, just because we want to make sure that minorities are actually getting these opportunities and it's not somebody who is pretending to be a minority. And if you're an MBA, you should also want the same. Your site visit, like I said, it will be virtual. I'm going to do it via Microsoft Teams, and we're going to just talk about everything that you uploaded. So everything that you uploaded, I'm going to ask you about again. Once we get through that, you'll then get sent to committee along with your entire profile, and then they will decide on if you're eligible for certification. Now, speaking of committee, we meet the last Thursday of every month, right? So if you do not have your things in by the last Monday of the month, you will be moved to the next month's committee. So if the last Thursday falls on the 27th and you get everything in by the 28th, then you'll be on the following month's committee. Again, it's 60 to 90 days. I like to say 90 days just because of caseload, but that's pretty much how our timeline is. Now, last Thursday of the month when we have it, except for October, November, and December. Because of holidays conflict, so it moves things around a little bit. So if you're going to certify within the end of the year, then make sure that you are getting your things in early in the month, because we're going to more than likely be shut down for different stints of times. If your application is denied, you'll have 30 days to write a written appeal. If you are denied and you need to write a written appeal, uh, it's okay. Just send in the appeal directly to us, and we will decide on the next month's committee, or committee will decide on the next month's committee if you are eligible for certification or not. So that's generally what happens if you are denied. But if you're not denied and you are to receive your certification, you will get your certification directly sent to you via email through the portal, as well as a welcome packet that will get sent out to you directly. And once you receive that welcome packet, then you will know that your certification is either A, in your inbox, or B, in your spam, because your email didn't like our system or what have you. I don't control sending out certificates. It comes directly from our system. All right. So that's pretty much how to get certified. Again, my name is Darius. There's my information as well. You can email me, feel free. And then Kayla is our recertification coordinator. You can email her as well. And Aaliyah Bunch is our director of MBE services, who helps with connecting and helping your business grow. We're here to help you. At this time, does anybody have any questions for me that I can answer? You can unmute, or you can put your questions in the chat. Okay. Well, if nobody has any questions for me directly, like I said, that's my email right there. If you think of something later on, you can shoot me an email over, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Without further ado, I'm just going to say thank you for getting on here today. And I hopefully look forward to meeting you guys and speaking with you guys in the near future. You guys have a wonderful remainder of your week.